Hello, I'm with Morgan Cassidy, a Marist women's varsity diver, and I'm going to interview her today. What was your most memorable moment in your high school career?
My most memorable moment in high school would have to be when I qualified for the New York State Championship for the first time, or when I was celebrated at a town hall meeting, just to go over my accomplishments throughout my high school career.
Yeah, super cool. With all the accomplishments you obtained, all conference, all Long Island, all state, top diver in Suffolk County, all league 4 years in a row, varsity since 7th grade, and still holds the record from 2019 after breaking it 3 times in the same year. What do you think helped you to perform so well?
I think the biggest thing that helped me within this time was definitely being able to practice 2.5 hours a day, but then also multiple days a week. I would go to my club practice, which was around 40 minutes away, and practice for probably 2.5 hours again. So like just getting more reps in probably benefited me the most.
What was the hardest part about your transition from high school to collegiate college?
The hardest part for me personally would definitely be trying to juggle classes, lift, and practice all at once. From going from high school, we barely were getting any assignments and just being thrown right in and having to just go from one place to the next without getting any rest was definitely hard for me.
Yeah, I get that. Why did you choose to come to Marist after all your accomplishments in high school?
So basically I just wanted to go to a smaller school. I really wanted to look for academics before swimming or diving. I also really liked Marist because of how small the classroom sizes were, so I felt I could really gain a connection with my professors, which was important to me.
Oh yeah, I get that. Academics before sport, that makes sense. Looking back to last season, you tore your labrum and other ligaments in your shoulder. Do you think this affected your overall performance in last year's MAC championship?
I definitely think it played a huge part in me not performing as well as I definitely could have. I had probably one of my best seasons last year before MACs. I was beating divers from out of conference meets, so Bryan and Colgate. I definitely had one of my best seasons, so hurting my shoulder definitely took a toll on my mental health with not doing as well, but yeah.
Yeah. Wow, yeah, that sucks. That was your worst injury in your career?
Yeah, I also just recently sprained my ankle right before the season started this year, so it's definitely a little bit of a setback.
Yeah, for sure, especially for someone who's like on your feet jumping, that's tough. That's definitely tough. Why do you think you are more dominant at 1 meter event compared to the 3 meter?
So within high school, we only have to compete one event, which is 1 meter. So then going into college, having to do both events is definitely different for me. At least it was different. So I just didn't have as much experience as other divers did.
Wow, yeah. No, I could definitely see how that would like affect if you didn't really practice it as much and then you have to compete on a certain level doing that. That's pretty tough. And then what are you most excited for about your senior year?
I'm definitely most excited for being able to grow my connections within the younger classes on my team. I'm also excited to possibly get a MAC championship medal for the women's team.
Are you kind of like sad to like leave your coaches or miss the sport now that you maybe won't compete?
I'm very sad, yeah. I definitely had grown a big connection with the head swim coach over my time here, since we had a lot of different dive coaches, I would say. So I didn't really grow a connection with a dive coach specifically, but more the head coach. So it'll be sad to leave him.
Yeah, I get that. Well, I hope you have a great rest of your career. I'm excited to watch, and good luck. Go Red Foxes.
Thank you.